I don't know how much of that caught. Thanks Steam, or thanks Twitch, or thanks my internet connection, I don't know which. It's having a hard time. It's having a hard time because I'm going in where these videos are, even though I'm not hitting autoplay because it's still buffering them. That's probably why it's having a hard time. So yeah, sorry about that. It disconnected and I have no idea where. And if I go to look up how long ago it fucked up, it will probably fuck it up again. So sorry. I can't guarantee that won't happen again. My internet's been weird today anyway, like... Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's Nahemic. Let's see if Nahemic's back. My arch nemesis, Nahemic. Avolute's gone. Nahemic is still gone. Good fucking lord, good. Okay, cool. Hopefully the stream will continue to be good then. My internet was shitting out today, like in waves. It was very strange. It wasn't often. It's just like every once in a while it'd be like, well, I'm just not gonna work for now. Fuck you. And it'd be for like maybe a minute or two, and then it would, and then it would, and it never said disconnected. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't load anything well. Like you could go to Twitter, but you couldn't. The feed wouldn't load, or like certain images wouldn't load. I went on YouTube earlier, for example, and a few, not all, just a few of the thumbnails on videos in my subscription feed wouldn't load, but the preview video would. So that was strange. Anyway, let's carry on. Anyway, I don't know where that cut off. So Celeste, you've probably already heard of it if you're looking into indie platformers and shit anyway. So check that one out. That's a 3-year-old game now. It's 3 years old. Okay. Next up. Okay, cool. That's working. Harbin is actually kind of going through it right now. Weird to come back when the stream disconnects and it's like cut off and then it comes back. Harbin just like below 60 HP and it's like, hold on, everything's going to shit. Okay. Anyway, that was Celeste. I'm afraid to load the thing so I can read more about it now. Has Harbin leveled up since we've started this endeavor? No, she has not. At the same time, I don't really want to waste a potion for grinding when I don't have much money in the game right now to begin with. Oh, that's a... Well, fuck. I can't get to the other tamers. Sorry, I've been playing Temtem. God damn it. I can't get to the other trainers without, rock climb. I don't want to teach anybody that, because it's annoying. Damn. That's the end of the Dr. Pepper cherry. That's good. Oh, by the way, worth noting, while I'm on Steam, if anybody has any, like, recommendations in chat or anything, let me, I'll look it up. Like, at any time, not after this, because my wish list is long. So, I'll just keep blazing through it. I just want to talk about the first, like, 5, because I'm obviously the most excited about those. Hollow Knight Silk Song... I'm not even sure if they're considering that an entire game. I thought it was more of like an expansion or DLC. I guess it can be an expansion pack and technically its own game. I don't know. Hollow Knight Silksong is a Hollow Knight expansion. And it's starring Hornet, which is a prominent character in Shovel Knight. God, fuck. In Hollow Knight. That's what I meant to say. Watch me kill Harbinge here by not paying enough attention. That's pretty much it. She's a very different moveset. It's really cool. You can see her picture in the thing here, I think. It's not super clear, but you can see it. Yeah. Okay. She's really cool. I never beat Hollow Knight. It's another thing I've wanted to stream for a while. And obviously have not. Maybe we will one day. Anyway, but I played a good few hours of it. I think I played up to the point where you first meet Hornet, like kind of like have a thing. I think you fight her once, the one time when you first see her. So that was cool. I'm gonna keep going with Harbinge until either she runs out of PP or dies. Yeah, so anyway, that's Hollow Knight Silksong. You play as Hornet. She has a completely different moveset. Team Cherry. Team Cherry is the development team behind that, and they published it. It's completely indie project. Very good. Original Hollow Knight, actually. I can promote that one from first-hand experience. I never beat it, but it just got away from me. I didn't become disinterested. So yeah, check that one out. That one's a very good game. Next up is Indie Pogo. Speaking of cool indie games to promote, Indie Pogo is published by Low Bros Studios LLC. Low Bros, I think it's supposed to be. Sorry if I butchered that. Low Bros Studios, I think is what it's supposed to be. It is. Oh, you can't see that. Hey, wait, let me scroll down to the next 5 here. There we go. We're getting this. We got some kind of mainstream shit now. We got some AAA shit in here. That you can see. Indie Pogo is it's like a Super Smash Brothers, but it's like Super Smash Brothers meets Dive Kick. It's kind of an oversimplification of what it is, though. But basically it's kind of fighting game, but it's got a bunch of characters from a lot of different indie titles. It's got what's her name? Orcane from Rivals of Aether. It's got what's this fuck from Downwell, which we've streamed on the channel before a few times. I think that's part of what drove me to it too, was seeing that he would be in the game. Trying to think of other characters that are in it right now. I think Shovel Knight is also in it. The Bit Trip Runner dude is in there. It's good. It's a good looking game. So basically, it looks like a kind of gimmick of like the Pogo thing. Basically, it's just like the what separates it from Super Smash Brothers is that the movesets aren't super intricate, and it's more focused on meteor spiking. Hopping off of your opponent's heads is the goal. And that twist was kind of part of what drove me to it as well. I was mostly just looking for an indie Smash kind of thing, but I found that and I was very excited. Oh, speaking of, I can't believe I haven't played this yet. We're streaming this one day. I swear to God, we will stream this one day. Lovers of Aether is the next one on my list. Number 7 on the list. This one is it's a dating sim game developed by Dan Fornace. I always thought it was Dan Fornace. I don't know. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. Anyway, he's the developer of Rivals of Aether. Fucking crazy, insane person. Just makes the hell out of a fucking game. I don't know how he does it. That's what I mean by insane person. Anyway, yeah, Lovers of Aether. It's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. It's a dating sim. It's what it is. It's a dating sim, but it features like what the characters in Rivals of Aether's lore would look like if they were in like an anime inspired like kind of dating sim kind of thing. It's a visual novel game. It's very silly. I haven't played it for myself, so I haven't looked too much into it because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So, next one on the list, number 8 is Cyber Shadow. I don't remember the development team. Let me look that up real quick. Arn Mecha Skull. Arn Hunziker. Arn Mecha Skull Hunziker. So, like, okay, so and it's published by Yacht Club, who was the development team and publisher of Shovel Knight. So, sorry, I was checking something. Ooh. Anyway, Cyber Shadow. So, Shovel Knight's made a huge success, and then they decided, hey, let's go publish other people's shit, which is really cool. Let's see how many times I can just say really cool as a filler adjective for shit until the stream ends. Like kill Harbinge? No, but I'm gonna switch her out after I kill the Steelix. Anyway, so if Shovel Knight is like a DuckTales meets Mega Man meets Dark Souls kind of thing, Cyber Shadow is a Ninja Gaiden of that. It's, again, oversimplifying it maybe, but that's pretty much what it is. But it's got like a Mega Man flair to it. Like you can get like item upgrades and shit. It's a neat game. From what I've seen of it, it doesn't seem like something that super sparks my interest. I've already played Ninja Gaiden 2, almost beat it. Ninja Gaiden 1 is bullshit, but I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play it one day. I was gonna buy it day one, and then I saw shit of it. I watched my one friend I was talking about earlier in the stream, Satellite, stream it for a bit, and I just, I don't know. Something about the difficulty curve of it looks like it's not on my street. I'm too much of a baby. I can only handle streaming Pokemon. Next one. Where are you at? Can you see this? Yeah, it's the last one on that list. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't talk about Persona. Okay. So Cyber Shadow, Persona. Good. Yeah. Anyway, and like I said, if you want me to look up anything in the chat while I'm on Steam, I'll hit that up because I'm curious. Most of what I find these days when it comes to like music and video games are usually just recommended to me by friends. Hades is one of my new favorite games of all time, and that was just like one guy told me that Hades was really good, and he told me I'd probably really like it, and I did. Case in point. Anyway, Persona 4 Golden. I don't know a whole lot about Persona 4 Golden other than I don't think there was a PC Persona 4 port for a long time, if I'm not mistaken, because Persona 4 was a PS3 game, if I'm not mistaken, so it's pretty old. And yeah, June 13th, 2020, that's when Persona 4 Golden came out. I'm getting fucked up by Metacham. Garchomp 8763. Thank you for following. Garchomp's pretty badass, so I hope I don't disappoint. What was I talking about? Yeah. Anyways, I love Persona 5 a lot. Oh God, Stefani's gonna die. Persona 5 is one of my favorite fucking RPGs, one of my favorite games of all time. I usually hate games that are really fucking long, and I love Persona 5. So, Persona 4 Golden is just another one where a bunch of people told me, hey, you like Persona 5 a lot. You're a big fucking nerd. Persona 4 Golden is really good. Persona 4 is one of the best ones. I was like, okay. So this has been on my wish list for a while. I've been trying to get into more indie titles recently than like the big wigs, if I can. He said playing Pokemon for a month. So yeah, it's Persona 4 Golden. I don't have a whole lot to say about that one. Next, Ari and the Secret of Seasons is the last one you can see there. I guess that rounds out the top 10. I'll talk more. Ari and the Secret of Seasons actually doesn't look super well polished right now, I'm not gonna lie. Which is part of the reason I didn't buy it day one when it came out. It came out September 1st. And I mostly wanted it because it looked like it's like a swordy kind of action platformer, but it's like really like Spyro inspired still. It's strange. It's a strange combination. I liked it a lot, and that's what drew me to it. And then I saw like at launch it had a lot of issues and kind of turned me off from it. They've probably patched out a lot of it by now. Who made that? Excellent and Fishing Cactus are the two developers behind it, and Modus Games was the publisher. Like I said, I don't know whether to recommend that highly or not. I'm not sure where it's at. I'm sure it's better now. I would say I highly recommend checking it out. Highly recommend clearing my throat. Let's scroll down here. Normally I don't do shit like this, but this grind is gonna take a while, so might as well. Is Beyond Good and Evil the next one? Yes. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, cool. Yeah, next up, Beyond Good and Evil. A lot of you probably already heard of this one. I'm behind on the times. Don't know how I didn't get around to this one when it was new, because I was just constantly playing GameCube. I don't know how I missed this one. It's usually, like right now, full price is $10 on Steam. It's usually on sale. I've seen the remaster, or the port rather, I guess, is probably more accurate. It looks good. So, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to say a whole lot about that one because we've got a long way to go, and you've probably already heard of Beyond Good and Evil. What the fuck do I have to talk about there? It's a cult classic Ubisoft kind of like third-person action kind of game. It's like a fucked up Zelda without sword? Question mark? I don't think you have a sword. Oh god. These metachams need to calm the fuck down. Next is Freedom Planet, which is another indie game that's not a new thing. A lot of people probably heard of it already. The only reason I don't have Freedom Planet 2 on here is because I want to purchase and beat Freedom Planet 1 first. But yeah, Freedom Planet 1 is like a Sonic meets Mega Man X kind of deal. It's got really cute main characters. It's kind of like Sonic Advance in terms of how some of the moves work. So there's like a momentum mechanic, but you can use it as like you don't have to do it, but it like powers up certain moves you have and shit. I'm probably explaining that terribly, but that's just how I remember it from playing the demo and watching gameplay of it. So if you like that kind of thing, Freedom Planet, it's good. It's good shit. I remember being a lot more enamored with watching gameplay footage of Freedom Planet 2, if that means anything. I remember seeing Freedom Planet 2 and being like, this is the fucking game. This is what I wanted Freedom Planet 1 to be. And but I don't know how much weight that holds in general, because I haven't played either more than I played a demo of Freedom Planet before. Cool. Speaking of, so the next one's Spark the Electric Jester, which I have no fucking clue. Oh, actually, who makes Oh, Bropert's about to level up anyway. I might level him up twice and then go heal, because he's gonna be a bit. Actually, I might give the rest of my rare candies to MP so he can hurry up and fucking learn Hydro Pump. Or whatever the water move was I was trying to teach him. I don't remember. Feint Attack. Do I want you to know Feint Attack? Payback has been really saving my ass. No, we're keeping Payback. If it were a different Pokemon, I'd do Pain Attack. This is the only move that inflicts pain. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep leveling up Brobert then for a bit. What's next? What else am I talking about? What did I do? Oh, I was gonna look up who developed Freedom Planet because it doesn't show me here and I forgot. Galaxy Trail. It probably shows this on your end, and I'm. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Okay, good. Galaxy Trail developed and published. Actually, honestly, the Steam app is kind of fucking. It might be easier to do browser on my phone too. I don't know yet. What's next? Spark the Electric Jester, developed by. Yeah, I'm gonna open this up in browser actually. Because every time I go up to look at the developer and tell you guys the developer, it brings me back to the top of my wish list, which is very fucking obnoxious. So we're just gonna go ahead and not. It's gonna give me the authenticator code. I'm gonna not see it fast enough. Got it. Okay, so this should be a lot easier for all of us. Alright, so Spark the Electric Jester. And this is probably gonna fuck up and Feppered games. Don't autoplay. Please don't autoplay. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, Spark the. I hate this new tab thing that I don't know if any of you use Android phones, but good lord. They give you this like microscopic X to like close out of tabs. It's fucking awful. I get what they were trying to do with the organization of it, but god, it fucking sucks. Anyway, Spark the Electric Jester. It's a very Sonic Advance inspired game. I know I just said that about Freedom Planet, but Spark the Electric Jester is like really like like it looks like Sonic or did I say Sonic Adventure? I meant Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance. It's very Sonic Advance inspired. Actually, I think I did say Sonic Advance. I'm losing my mind over here. The grind has already grinded me down. I don't have much else to say about Spark the Electric Jester. All right, moving on. Pyre. I think that's another. It's another Supergiant game. Yeah. Okay. So that's from the people who made Hades. And after I played Hades, I just went back and made sure that every Supergiant game that they've ever made was in my wish list, basically, because I want them all. Pyre, I think, was one that's been in here for a while anyway. It came out in July 2017. I think I probably. Oh, wow. I added it to my wish list on July 22nd of 2017. It came out July 25th of 2017. So I was probably planning on buying it like day one, and I don't know what stopped me. I don't really have too much to say about Pyre. Supergiant's amazing. Just go check out all their fucking games, but especially Hades is like the best. Oh, I don't want to scroll. Hyperlight Drifter. What do you even say about a game like Hyperlight Drifter? Why can't you just open a new tab? It'd be so easier. Heart Machine. Hyperlight Drifter is another kind of... It's actually kind of... Hades is kind of similar to it. It's a top-down kind of like action game. It's got this like dark, not cyberpunk per se, but kind of futuristic like atmosphere to it. It's really cool. Anyway. And they're also making a new game, Heart Machine, I think, too, pretty soon. And I think that's also on my Steam wish list somewhere. So I'll probably talk about it in a sec. I can't remember what it's called right now, so I hope it's in here. Actually, oh, no, I think it's Humble Bundle. I don't remember. They talked about it in the Nintendo Direct, so a lot of you probably already seen it and know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of the name of it right now. I hope the Steelix doesn't kill me. There we go. Let's let's scroll down to I'm sure you guys haven't heard of this one. What the fuck are these properties? What the fuck are all these? Nobody's ever heard of these. The blasphemy of me talking about such obscure titles. What the fuck is Undertale? I'm not even, so I don't have to sell Undertale to anybody. I've never played an Undertale. I never had a huge driving interest to play Undertale. When I first saw it and saw it being played by other people, I thought it looked fucking boring as fuck. I had little to no interest in playing it at all. So that's kind of what's up with that. The more time has passed on, the more I've realized that it actually is more interesting than I gave it credit for, and I think I want to try it someday, and I still have not. So one day I'll play that and then probably become obsessed with it and be annoying to everyone who hasn't played it, and play Deltarune and be just as annoying about that. Which is not a diss to the Undertale fan base, obviously. That's probably what I'm going to do when I ever finally play it. Let's heal these fuckers. Trover Saves the Universe is next. Does your development studio have a fucking name at this point? This is the only one out of these 5 I think I really need to talk about. The developers describe the content like blood and gore, drug reference, mature humor, strong language, violence. Well, those are all things that we fucking love over here at randomrings.twitch.org, so let's fucking put in my birthday and look at this game that's on my wish list that I already know exists. Squanch Games Inc. Of course, it's a Rick and Morty reference. Why did I think anything else? I couldn't think of what it was. Trover Saves the Universe, basically a glorified fucking point and click, but it looks really funny and I like the art style. I like Justin Roiland's gross fucking art style, and it's only $30 for what it is. Justin Roiland apparently has a big boner for VR games, which is why there's a Rick and Morty VR game, which honestly, like, was probably the best application I could think of for, like, Rick and Morty. Like, if you're going to put out a console, like, game for Rick and Morty, I feel like Total Reality was kind of the way to go, even if it does just kind of feel like a tech demo of sorts. Like, I went over to my friend's house and I beat that game in no time flat. And I fucked up, like, quite a bit too. Anyway, Trover Saves the Universe is in the same vein, but it's longer. It's bigger, faster, stronger too. No affiliation with the DK crew. And it, basically you have to save the universe. I don't remember why. I played a demo of it, it's cool. It's VR, it's a VR game, but you can play it not VR and it's fine. It's probably, if you're already into VR and you have a good VR setup, it's probably better to play it in VR, is what I'm going to say. But I don't have VR, I don't have very large interest in VR. What do? The user faints. In return, the Pokemon taking its place will have its HP restored and status cured. But the reason I have skill swap was to get rid of, like, levitate, so the Healing Wish could really save my ass. During the Elite Four too. Should I get rid of Shadow Ball? Nah, I want Shadow Ball. That's a good fucking move, but I don't like suicide moves anyway, usually. Anyway, what's next? Talk about Trevor Saves the Universe. We're on the same page here. We are on the same page here. So Pit People is next. Pit People's another fucking Behemoth game. There we go. It's a Behemoth game. They're the people who make Castle Crashers. And Battle Block Theater. So Pit People is like those games, but Fire Emblem. I've been meaning to play it since it came out. Actually, I added it to my wish list a year before it came out, and have still not played it. It is $19.99 on Steam if you like that sort of thing. I've heard good and bad things about it, and I couldn't really tell you in detail what the bad things are right now. Doesn't mean they're not there, it just means I don't remember them. Anyway, next one is one that I keep knocking down on the list because it's not that great of a game, and I already know that. I'm just kind of curious what they fucking did with it. Not sure why it says indie as a tag. On my end, I don't know if it's on your end, but on my end it says indie. It's a Cartoon Network game. Well, I guess they sometimes employ independent developers for their shit, but Steven Universe Save the Light? Grumpy Face Studios and Finite Reflection Studios apparently made this game. Steven Universe Save the Light. Okay, so what this is oh, hello. I think Brobert almost is gonna die. Yep, cool. Let's switch you out, maybe. Steven Universe Save the Light is a turn-based like RPG. It's like I guess it's like Mario and Luigi kinda. You can make like fusions with the gems and stuff, which if you are... Hello, thanks for killing my Quagsire. I wasn't trying to like, you know, raise her or anything. Thanks. Yeah, you can't fuck in that game. Don't try to fuck in that game, you can't. You can make fusions and stuff, so you can play as like... I'm not gonna go too far into detail actually, because I'm assuming that everyone who watches my streams is a Steven Universe fan is a bold assumption. But it had interesting things about it that I liked, and I think that Steven Universe as a franchise lends itself very well to a video game platform, and I was kind of surprised that no one had done more with it. And it seems like Save the Light kind of did. There's, depending on what version you get, there's crazy fucking like glitches and bugs. There's like soft lock bugs that a lot of people have run into. Again, depending on which version. Surprisingly, or at least I wouldn't think so, the version that works the best, the two versions that work the best, from what I've heard, are the Steam version, which isn't super surprising because, you know, it's based on your PC build. Why did I use Dragon Breath? And the Switch version. The Switch version is the one that's like apparently the best one. With that like functions the best, which I found interesting. Anyway, Steven Universe Save the Light. I don't know. Fuck it, that's a game. Nier Automata. Everybody's already heard of this game. I have been putting it off for a long time. What also sucks is that the PC version and the PS4 version both have their separate fair share of shitty glitches. However, the difference between the PC version and the PS4 version is that PC can easily do mods. So, there are things that are like fuck up your shit in the first like hour of the game or something like that, and you can bypass it if you have the mod. How are you supposed to know that without it? I don't know, but I don't know. Blame Square. So yeah, it's Nier Automata. I don't really have to talk about that one. Let's get another Crunch or Iron Tail. Let's get another Iron Tail in here, I guess. See how that goes. Let's scroll down for you guys. Okay, so this isn't too many bigwig titles here in this neck of the woods. This is taking a long time. I'm gonna send out the Dialga. Okay, Ninja Showdown, which right now is greatly on sale. I would buy that right now if I had more money. It's $3 on Steam right now. So normal price is $14.99, which honestly, for what it is, I would pay $14.99 for this game. Unfortunately, one of my big draws for Ninja Showdown was to play it with my friends, because it does have couch multiplayer, and in fact, it greatly encourages you to do so. Problem being COVID-19. So, yeah, fuck it. Who made this one? I know it shares a name with another more popular franchise called Ninja Showdown. It's not the same. Let me see who. Excuse you. You can't see my frustration right now. I wasn't complaining about the Steelix dying, obviously. That Bitmap Bureau is the developer, and if I can hit this tiny fucking button, Rising Star Games is the publisher. It's like a multiplayer kind of. There was an art. I don't remember what it was called, but there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that is very similar to Ninja Showdown, and that's the best way I know how to explain it. It's like a Ninja Gaiden Contra, but you can fuck each other up and you can fuck up enemies. There's like co-op and there's versus. It's very cool. It's a very cool game. Child of Light, big Ubisoft fucking thing. A bunch of people already heard of. I don't know, it's pretty and it has Paper Mario elements, so I added it to my list. I have played a demo of this, but it was on Wii U. I'm not sure how much better it rolls on PC. I'm sure it's great though. Anyway, Wizard of Legend I don't even remember a whole lot about. Which game is this? Oh, okay. It's a roguelike, but I don't add a whole lot of roguelikes, despite how much I love fucking Hades. So if I added it to my wish list, it's probably really good. The developer is Contingent 99, and that's called Wizard of Legend. It's $15.99 on Steam. Check it out. Wargroove I found through an animator who I can actually plug, I guess. I don't know this person personally, but Topspin the Fuzzy is a very talented fucking animator and artist. I love his stuff. I love his fucking art style. It's great. All the shit he does is cool. And he worked on Wargroove as well. Wargroove is another kind of RTS-y, Fire Emblem kind of deal. There's something that sets it apart, but I can't remember what it is. Let me see who the developer is for that one. Let's plug Wargroove. Chucklefish. How do you forget a fucking name like Chucklefish? Oh, it has shared split screen PvP. That's probably something that grabbed my interest, probably. Okay, so that's Wargroove. Let's see where we're at. Tales of Berseria. I've not played like any of the Tales games at all. The closest I've come to playing Tales games is playing as Lloyd from Symphonia in that Soul Calibur game on Wii. So, which was a thing. You can look it up. It's real. And he was one of my favorite characters to play as. He was really fun. Anyway, I've never even played Symphonia. That's the one I really want to get first, though. And I kind of want to get it on GameCube, legit, but it's probably harder to come by these days. Anyway, Tales of Symphonia, or Tales of Berseria, just another Tales game. I don't have a whole lot to say about that one. I'm not gonna have a whole lot to say about a lot of the next 5. So here's the next 5. Unruly Heroes. Unruly Heroes is a kind of what are you called? Magic Design Studios developed Unruly Heroes. It is a fucking lot like, it's an Ubisoft game, but I think the development studios it was indie. Jesus Christ, my brain is melting. But yeah, it's a lot like Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins. I think it looks a little more action heavy, but like a lot of, I don't know, it just looks really cool to me. I really like that sort of thing. I'm not the biggest Ubisoft fan. I'm not even the biggest Rayman fan, but I really liked Legends a lot. So it's kind of like that. So if you like that sort of thing and you want to give money to what again I'm pretty sure is an indie development studio, to my memory, if my memory serves, it's $19.99 on Steam. Wise Memories of see, you guys just can't even pronounce your fucking game. That's more on me, isn't it? This is a kind of like cult kind of JRPG thing, I think. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's really popular in Japan and I'm just negligent. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. But I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about this franchise over here. I don't think I've ever met anyone in person that's like a fan of these games. Not like they hate them or anything. Oh, and the next one is 1 and 2, so okay. Yeah, I've heard they're good. I've read into them, they look good. Just never played them for myself. I've always wanted to, just because it's a big series I'm always hearing about. That's all I got on those. Tales of Vesperia, Definitive Edition. I wouldn't know about any other edition. It's another Tales game that I thought looked good, and I was like, oh yeah, it's a Tales game. So there's that. Next on the list is Icy, which is a... I know this probably isn't the way that the developers of this game, which let's look up now, would want it to be described, but I would describe it as like a 2D side-scrolling Bayonetta crossover with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. The publisher is Fantablade Network, published by XD Network. It looks really cool. It's got actually some Nier Automata, I think, inspired flair to it too. It's got a lot of kind of like cheeky, puzzly stuff in it. And there's things in it that fuck with you, which is why I would recommend look up like maybe trailers and like gameplay footage. Don't look up like a review, if that makes sense. To check out if you like that one or not, or just look it up on Steam. It's $10.99. I think even when it came out, it's like $15. I can't believe they brought down the price. Like, this isn't a sale price. It's just $10.99 now. And for what you get out of it, from what I have heard of it, that's a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's indie developed as well. So you're giving a good company money, and you get a good game back. I'm gonna leave it there for a second, because after we kill this Onyx, which will be about now, I'm gonna take a short break. Probably won't last longer than like 5 minutes. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay. All right, fucking what's the saying? Ladies, gays, and theys. Is that what it is? I don't remember. I should. I'll be back. I'll be back in a second. Where's the fucking sign? There's my sign. No, it's not. That's me. That's me. Remember when that used to be in the screen? Look, it's me. That's what I was looking for. I'll be back. I gotta go unfry my brain. I'll be back in a minute. Won't be long. What's up, chat? I'm back. And I'm ready to talk about more video games. Man, I was in the bathroom washing my hands for at least 20 seconds so I don't spread the coronavirus. And I was just like, I drink so much fucking soda. How do I still have teeth? And this is a recurring thing that happens to me. This is something I think about frequently. How do I still have teeth? Especially recently, I've been going really hard. I'm gonna get a fucking kidney stone by the end of the year. I think this is it. I think 2021 is kidney stone year. For yours truly. Anyway, oh, one more fucking thing I need to mention. I should have mentioned in the beginning of the stream. I've been putting it off for like an hour. Alright, I'm not gonna bring it up on the screen or anything, because it's not worth it. Because I don't know how to bring it up without sounding beggy. I'm not. So I'm gonna say this in preference. I'm gonna preface this, I mean. Feel 0.00% obligation to do anything about the information I'm about to give you. I am fine. I don't care. It's not going to any particular cause or anything right now. I'm fine. Anyway, this makes it sound way more dramatic than what it is. All right. Okay. How do I put this? Most Twitch streamers have a donation thing. I finally have one. It's through Coffee. co-fee, Coffee. It's in the About section. Let's see if I even have it set up on... Do I have it set up on here? I do. So like... Let me show you. And then I'll set it back. Got this little thing down here. You can see it on screen at the bottom left right now. So it's just Ko-fi. I call it Ko-fi. No, it's wrong. Coffee.com/randomrings. Again, feel absolutely no goddamn fucking obligation whatsoever to donate there. It's more of a tip jar kind of thing. I don't have any like Patreon shit set up or anything, nor do I really plan to, or at least not anytime soon. I wouldn't probably do anything like that unless I had like a lot of people watching and wanting to do something like that anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to set up like a tip jar kind of thing for a long time. Doing it directly through like Patreon or like through Twitch's shit just didn't sit right with me the way it was set up, so I used Coffee. So now if you or someone you know ever wants to toss a coin to your bitcher, it's there. You can do that. So and I pulled a little thing in the bottom because it's supposed to be on screen the whole time. I find that obnoxious, so I leave it at the bottom corner, but it's still on. The reason for that is because it shoots up a little thingy, so when you make a donation while I'm streaming, you can it'll bring it up the bottom left like normal donations for other people, for when they do it through just Streamlabs and shit. It looks a little different, but it serves the same exact fucking purpose. I think it looks really clean. I actually really like the way it is. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to throw out there. I won't talk about that probably every stream. If I do, it won't be for this long. This is just the first stream I'm doing ever where I have that as a thing. Like last week, we did not have that as an option. That's the main thing, I guess. It's not me begging for donations. It's me saying, now you have the option if you want to throw me a tip. That's literally it. Thanks. Anyway, let's move on with talking about some video games. You guys want to talk about video games? That thing I'm doing right now? Imagine doing that. I'm gonna scroll down. What are the next 5 here? Oh, we got a range here. That Golbat didn't die? The Golbat didn't die! Okay, flash cannon. Ain't the Olga's great? Alright, the next one, it's on my big Steam wish list. we're just basically, I'm basically just jerking off indie games, if that wasn't clear. Tamarin? I actually don't know the species name, but it's based on the monkey, if that wasn't clear from the thumbnail you can see on screen right now. Apparently it's got mixed reviews right now, which I feel like it didn't have when it came out. So maybe they fucked something up. I don't know, after the fact. Developed and published by Chameleon Games. This game is kind of like Jet Force Gemini, but like fuzzier and softer looking. I actually had Jet Force Gemini for a bit there because I didn't really play it as a kid, and then I tried to play for a bit and I just couldn't. It hasn't aged well. You know, people love it. It's cool. It's got a great like atmosphere. It's got good soundtrack shit going for it. But like, man, oh, gameplay wise, it has not aged well. It does not hold up. And when I saw Tamarin, I was just like, oh, it's an adventure platformer with a cute little monkey thing. Like, I want to check that out. So I followed it, and then on May 8th, 2019, according to Steam, just creepily shows the dates I do everything on the internet. Yeah, and then after the fact, just like, I don't know. They released another trailer, and it was like, look at me, I'm a cute monkey, and it's just the monkey going around, and they're like, you're ready for a grand adventure, and I was like, oh man, I want to go on a monkey adventure, and it's like, but I was thinking like, it's gonna be like a walking simulator kind of thing, or just like all puzzle platforming, and then the music cuts to like some metal shit, and he's got like a monkey gun, and he shoots a bunch of ants that look like the ones from Jet Force Gemini. it's fucking. I was like, that's great. So maybe the game's good. I don't know. According to Steam, it's probably not. Anything on Steam that has mixed reviews is usually kind of fucking bad. But I don't know. Give an indie company some love. Maybe it's fucking good. It's $29.99 on Steam. I'm sure that's perfectly reasonable for what it is. I don't know. I haven't played it, obviously. Now, here's an embarrassing thing. Phonotopia Awakening, I added to my Steam wish list this year, and I already don't remember a goddamn thing about it other than the color pink. So, what are you? It's not even that pink. The one character is pink hair, I guess. It's a Metroidvania kind of sort of thing, it says. Developed by Cape Cosmic and published by Cape Cosmic and Fly High Works. It's got a bunch of different weapons and weird shit. I don't know what. I swear to God, there was something about it that like really drew me in, and I was like, I want to play this. Supposedly it's like a 30-hour whole ass fucking adventure game. It's got like heart pieces and a bunch of fucking crazy stuff to collect, which I'm all about. I'm a sucker. I'm about a good collectathon. Like Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games ever. Ape Escape, I love Ape Escape. It's another one of my favorite games. Yeah, so that game's good, probably. I don't know. I haven't played it, but it looks really nice. The artwork you're seeing now, it doesn't look anything like that. It's pixel art, but it's really well animated pixel art. There's not a whole, like, the outlines aren't very thick. It's very, like, I don't know. It looks limeless, and it is just, the animation on it's really fucking good, and action and cutscene, it's all good. So, yeah. Phonotopia Awakening. Worth the look, I think. Neon White is supposed to come out in winter of this year, and I might actually try to pick that up day one. It looks really cool. What it is a I probably won't pick it up day one. Famous last words. If I say it out loud that I will, I won't. Yeah, Neon White, how do I explain Neon White? It's like a first-person, like, card-based combat game. The card portion of it reminds me a lot of how Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories works. But it's like a first-person, like, it's a first-person action game though. Nothing else, by the way, has any connection to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It doesn't look like it at all, other than the fact that you use cards. So maybe it's nothing like it, and I'm a filthy liar. Who developed you? I don't remember the name. Oops, open it up in incognito mode. Ben Esposito. Ben Esposito, the developer. Don't know why I gave that accent to developer. Ben Esposito, and it's published by Annapurna Interactive. What did you fuckers publish? Outer Wilds? The Outer Wilds. I'm thinking of Outer Worlds. That's why I was surprised by that. Outer Wilds, different game. Edith Finch. Flower. I love Flower. That's a great do absolutely nothing game that I genuinely like. It's the game that makes me the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world, because I'm always like, this game doesn't have enough action, they don't do enough things. You're just holding up the whole time. Flowers is that to a T, and I still think it's great. Anyway, yeah, Neon White's cool. The art style of this one, let me look at that thumbnail. The art style of this one actually does kind of, oh, I can hover over it so you can see. I forgot I could do that. Oh, because it puts the game on hold, that's why I'm not doing it. That's what Neon White looks like. Let's go back to Phonotopia. So that's what Phonotopia looks like. It's all pixely and shit, but seeing it in motion does it justice the most. It still looks fucking beautiful, I don't care, but it's yeah. Anyway, let's get back into the action of telling Dialga what to do. Why do I like orange? I had a craving for orange vanilla Coke. It's part of the reason I went out before I streamed. I'm drinking one now and I fucking love it, but I'm like, why do I like this? This is pure garbage. This is let's put citrus and vanilla, a fuckload of sugar inside of just tar and caramel, and let's just shake it all up in a bottle and we'll sell it in 6 pieces on shelves. And I bought it. And I fucking bought it. Next on the list is Ponkapu. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I always forget this one. It's been on my wish list for years. Years, actually. Years, darling, years! Oh, I shouldn't have used Roar Time. Fuck. Developed by Two Kind Studio and published by Dear Villagers, Ponkapu is a narrative action platformer that takes place in the dreams of Jarel, a child troubled by a tragic incident. That was the same sentence, I read that wrong. Upgrade your skills, find new competencies, switch your ages in real time in order to get rid of Nightmare's invasion. It's kind of like action indie game. It's a 2D platformer sort of deal, but it's very action heavy. It's what else do I really like to say about it? It's been a while since I've looked into it, actually. There's a lot of cool like visual shit in it, 'cause it's supposed to be like a kid's story, like that you would read to a kid before beddy by time. Except it's a fucking action platformer. So yeah, that's Ponkapu. What's next? Ori. Do I even have to talk about Ori? Oops. Just opened Excel. Didn't mean to do that. Or sorry, not Excel. What do you call LibreOffice? Anyway. Was I looking up? Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah. Ori is a game you've already heard of, probably. It's a pretty platformer. A lot of people have told me to play it. The tag right now says Metroidvania, but I didn't get that vibe from seeing other people play it. It looks like it's just kind of like you jump around and there's pretty shit and there's an occasional puzzle, but I don't know. According to the general public that has played it, it's like fucking perfect. So I don't know. I'm the odd one out here, but it's still on my wish list just in case I get around to it finally someday. Let's look next. We've got mostly indie for this batch of 5. Dead Graveler. Dead Graveler's always good. I love the smell of Dead Graveler in the morning. Daemon X Machina. I don't think that's how they actually want you to pronounce it. Daemon X Machina is developed by Marvelous Inc. and published by Xseed. I told you not to autoplay videos. Steam, you're gonna ruin my stream. So I've actually played this on Switch. The Switch version I think came out first. I don't think it was originally a PC game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, because the Switch version came out in February 2020. I think the PC version came out like a few months before that. I could be wrong. It might have come out both. No, because I added it on Steam. I don't know. I might be talking out my ass. Okay, so actually this is one that I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time talking about every single game on the list because it's a long list, but I can talk about Daemon X Machina. So I played the Switch demo. I did, I think, almost everything there is to do in the demo. The demo is fairly expansive in the sense that there's a lot you can do, but or there's a lot to play through, but I think in relativity to the rest of the game, it's probably not a whole lot. So what's Daemon X Machina? Okay, so Daemon X Machina is a 3D action mech game, which I think for a lot of people that's sold, right? The reason I was so interested in it is because it's very, very inspired, or seemingly so. It's very similar to Custom Robo in a lot of ways, and I love Custom Robo. Haven't played it in a while, but I love the original American Custom Robo, the GameCube Custom Robo. The original is on 64. Yeah, but it was Japan only, so no one played that one, right? Not in the States, not in daggum America. Daemon X Machina. So basically you have a lot of shooty things, kind of like Mech Warrior, except easier to process and learn how to use immediately, which is cool, which is great. You can customize your human character that drives the mech, and you have a decent amount of customization for the mech themselves. You fucking have all these parts and stuff you get, and you can equip different ones on. There's all this like risk versus reward of each part. It's really fucking cool. Even just on paper, it's fucking sick. It is so cool. So why don't I have it? Why am I not just streaming it? Why is my Twitch channel not just like exclusively Daemon X Machina? Alright, so here's why. Daemon X Machina is also co-op, and I get the feeling based on the kind of shit they show you in the beginning of the game and just how it plays out during missions. It feels like it was supposed that it's like catered to co-op, which is a great thing, but if you're like me and you don't have a whole lot of friends that are gonna be like into that enough to play a whole fucking campaign with you, then it might not be a great thing. And that's more of me being like, in my case, I might have 1 or 2 friends that might want to play it with me, but they'll play with me like maybe once or twice, and you know, they might move on to other things, or they might want to play the whole campaign with me, but I'm gonna be ahead of them because I want to play fucking Daemon X Machina. Anyway, So the way I've described it to people the most, because it's still $59.99 and it's so co-op heavy, and I don't have a whole lot of people that I think would play it with me in my close friend circle. I wouldn't pay $60 for it, and I would never buy it on Switch, because then you're at the mercy of Nintendo's online. So I would highly recommend the Steam version. I played the Switch version. If you're planning on only playing this game single player ever, then you're probably fine, and you can get it on Switch, and you'll be fine. But honestly, I haven't played the Steam version, but I'm sure it's better in that regard. You can probably get it more consistently running in higher specs, and online's free, you know? So, yeah. But again, for $59.99, I don't think I'd pay $59.99 for it. Get it on sale. Rolled Out is an early access game, and let me just hover over this so you can see. It's very similar to an old Sega property. You might be familiar with it. Yakuza. That wasn't me laughing at myself. We're gonna break the ties on the stream. I deserve that one. Oh, it doesn't help when you're laughing about dying. Okay, sorry everybody. Anyway, yeah. So Rolled Out, that was not me dying laughing at my own fucking horrible joke. I sucked in the Coke to be smug and made a slurping noise, and the carbonation fought back and was like, bitch, you thought. And then it just fucking killed my throat. Oh, that felt great. Anyway, yeah, Rolled Out, it's like a Super Monkey Ball kind of thing, which you're probably thinking like, the fuck, whatever, it's Super Monkey Ball, I've played Super Monkey Ball before. But when's the last time you played a new Super Monkey Ball game? Because the reality is, okay, maybe not the reality. This is my opinion. Super Monkey Ball 1 was pretty good. Super Monkey Ball 2 is god tier. And then the rest are just blech. Some are worse than others, but I don't like most of them. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't say that, because I haven't played the Game Boy Advance one. I heard that one's actually surprisingly fine. But that's because the Game Boy Advance one was made in the same vein as what was on consoles at the time. So it's a little different. I'm still dying. You have shit like Super Monkey Ball Adventure, right? And that was the last one that was also in that like same art style and shit. Not that that's a big difference inherently. It's just something to think about, I guess. I don't know. Oh, anyway, gameplay wise, Monkey Ball has not been good in my opinion. It hasn't been great. It hasn't been something that I personally really like since Super Monkey Ball 2, and that was like 2002, I think. So yeah, Rolled Out, I heard about, and then they were like, hey, we're coming out with the game. It's in early access. I have been fucked over by the IRS this entire year, so I have not received there's complications with my second stimulus check. definitely haven't gotten the third one yet for almost identical reasons, it seems. And I still haven't got my federal tax return, even though I filed early. So that's the reason why I have not. I was gonna frivolously buy Rolled Out the day it came out in support. So all I can do now is just gush about it. Whew. Doofus. Alright, cool. Anyway, Shenmue 1 and 2, you've all already probably heard of this one. It's a Sega game, it's an old Dreamcast game. Actually, Shenmue 1 is an old Dreamcast game. My apologies. Shenmue 2, I think, was an Xbox exclusive. And yeah, now they're all together in one pack. $30 is probably a good deal for that. I heard that the Steam versions work fine. I can't think of any reason not to get them if you're already looking into Shenmue. Really slow games though, so you know, and they're old. So they got some weird ass controls too. It's not your run of the mill like PS3 I think I'm a movie but I'm not kind of game. So this is Shenmue 1 and 2. Can you guys even see what I'm talking about now? You can. Here's Overgrowth. Look at that. You're a bony. So still dying. In case it wasn't clear. Overgrowth is a world of a bunch of like it's a game of the world that has a bunch of anthropomorphic animal people, and you play as the bunny one. And there's like parkour puzzles and shit. Who made you? Who made this fucking insane person's game? Who's responsible for this? Wolfire. Wolfire? It's only one F. And I think that was intentional. I'm not shitting on it. Anyway, they made Overgrowth. For $30, it's pretty cool. There's online and I believe local multiplayer as well. That pretty much just plays like the main game, kind of, sorta. The main game, you can do a lot of cool shit. You can throw weapons. It's got a kind of grim story more than you would expect, which kind of fits the atmosphere of the game. It's a cool game. I've never pulled the trigger on playing it for myself, obviously, but I like what I see. Let's. Gris. I don't have a lot to say about Gris. Gris is created and developed by Nomada Studio and published by Devolver. Devolver usually publishes good shit, right? Fall Guys, Broforce, Downwell, which is a channel favorite. I've streamed that 3 different times, and I would like to stream it again someday. And Indiepogo, I think, as well, maybe. I didn't mention that earlier, because I'm probably lying. I don't know. Anyway, Gris is just a really pretty fucking platformer game, and I usually am not into that. Like, I respect the fuck out of games like that, but I don't usually want to spend money on them for myself. And I don't pirate any of these, because they're mostly indie titles. I would never in a million fucking years. Unless, like, the developers are fucking cunts or something. But, in the case of Gris, innocent till proven guilty, right? So, I don't know. But anyway, it's a beautiful looking fucking game. Basically, if it's a walking simulator kind of deal, and I've added it to my Steam wish list, or I'm recommending it at all, it's probably good. Alright, that's it for Gris. Let's move down so you can see what else I'm talking about. There's some unknowns in here. This might be cool. Okay, so I would not have thought a few hours ago this would be the stream. Sorry, everybody. I knew it was gonna be a lot of grinding. I didn't think I'd be sitting here just talking about other video games while playing this one the whole time. The sad part is we're probably not even going to try the Elite Four tonight. Because Elite Four still got fucking. So what level are we at now? I can't even read that. Steel Fawny is at 46. Blementhe is at 45. Empy's at 50. Brobert's at 50. Doofus is 55. And Harbin is 52. Fucking. There's like level 60 bitches in the Elite Four. I'm not saying we're gonna grind till all our people are level 60. I'm just saying, holy fuck, okay? Anyway. So yeah, don't be surprised if I don't try the Elite Four at the end of the stream. Don't be surprised if this entire stream is just grinding. I don't want it to be. We'll find more interesting things to do than just talk about my Steam wish list. As well, I'll try to keep the momentum going. If we can't get everyone to like, I don't even know what a good level on average would be, because we were doing okay when we were under leveled. So I think like, if I can get the whole team to like 55, actually let's do this, because MP learns a move soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him the rare candies and hope that's not a fucking stupid. I don't know though. I could give him the rare candies, or I could just make Dialga fucking buff. Or I could make Harbinge fucking buff, because Harbinge kills most of the things that are even there. Or we could catch Blementhe up. Experience share, I'll do that. Don't do Blementhe. Brobert's also really fucking tanky, so I'd say it'll be in between these four. Probably not Steel Fawny. Again, I can experience share that if I need. MP, I only wanted to do it to MP because he would learn a new move. So I think I am going to do my original plan. Just wait till the end of the stream, and then whoever's smarter to do it to, then I'll do it then. Cool. Cool. All right, so what's next? What are you guys looking at? You're looking at Killer 7, the Steam port. It's an old Clover Studio game, I think. Does it even say? I'm actually curious, because Clover's dead. Grasshopper Manufacturing, which I think is a bunch of people that used to work for Clover, basically, but Clover got fucked over by Capcom. Engine Software BV. I don't know who that is, but all right. And then the publisher is NIS, which I did not know. Killer 7 is basically just a mafia kind of, or sorry, I guess a Yakuza kind of deal. It was an old GameCube game that I wanted to play and never got around to. Now it's on PC, so I don't know if that's better or worse on PC than it is on GameCube. Oh well, either way, right now, if anybody wants it, it's $7.99 on Steam, so I guess go check that out. Or don't, it's Killer 7. You probably already heard of it. Let me kill my Steelix right now. You think? Bitch! Why'd I use Dragon Breath? I should've used Double Edge. Yeah, I should've used Double Edge. Copy Kitty is developed by... Oh... Developed by... Nuclear Strawberry. That's a fucking amazing studio name. Published by Degica, I think. Copy Kitty is like a 2D. I thought some of it was 3D, but according to these screenshots I'm seeing, it's mostly 2D. Oh, it is 2D. I didn't know that. The artwork makes it look 3D. Anyway, Sorry, I was clicking around. Clicking around and dicking around. Copy kitty, kind of as the name implies, you play as a kitty, and it can copy abilities, or they can copy abilities. I'm not sure the gender of this kitty. Basically you get powers. From fighting shit. It's a cool concept. I'm not sure how the game actually functions overall. It seems to have good reviews. It seems to be doing okay. So, I don't know. I think Blamenthia is finally high level enough to at least try to see if she can fend for herself. God damn it. Let's take your experience share and who do I want to give this to? I can steal Fawny because she's kind of suffering. Let's give you the experience share. They're both really slow characters, so it's funny to me to give them quick claw. Okay, cool. Oh, good lord. I'm kind of tempted by the end of this to just give those 3 rare candies to Dialga and then spend the last, like, hour and a half of this stream trying to see if I can beat the Elite Four again. But I don't want to waste a bunch of money on, items. Actually, oh, that's gonna be another factor. If I don't even have enough money to buy items, then it's pointless to try anyway. Shit, I forgot how fucked we are. What's next? The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I think this is a kinda... It's developed by Nihon Falcom, published by Xseed and Marvelous USA, so like... I don't think it's technically an indie game or anything, but it's a JRPG. It's a JRPG. Bobo's You is a cool fucking like kind of mental like puzzle, mental puzzle. It's a fucking bender for sure. Psychologically, it's it kind of runs off like kind of how your brain runs on like a programming kind of thing like computers do. That was a terrible way of explaining it. I don't know how to explain it beyond that. It's got cute pixel graphics. Basically, you'll put words together, and the goal is to connect all this stuff in different ways. And again, I know that's a terrible way of fucking explaining it, but the game's just really weird. So I recommend it based on that alone. It is developed by Hempulioi? Hempulioi? Yeah, and apparently everyone fucking loves it. It's $14.99 on Steam. You guys got Gato Roboto, which is on sale pretty frequently, but right now it's $3.99. Let's see. There we go. Valenti's doing okay. Gato Roboto was probably how it's supposed to be pronounced. Oh, I didn't know this was a Devolver game. It's developed by Doinksoft and published by Devolver. Again, the people who published Fall Guys, Downwell, Gris. Download a lot of they publish a lot of good shit. Gato Roboto is actually all in black and white, like that fucking the thumbnail that you see in front of you right now implies. It's a 2D pixel. Actually, yeah, it's a 2D pixel graphic kind of. It's kind of a Mega Man situation. But what sets it apart? Let me look. So, I don't know. Basically, you can dash around and shit. Will Shadow Ball hurt Medicham? Okay, I wasn't sure what the fighting type. Alright, that's got a Roboto. It's $3.99 right now. It's like $7.99 full sale, so. Here's the next 5. A lot of bigger names. Two big names, 3 small ones. So we got Devil May Cry HD collection. I don't think I really have to explain the fuck is up with that. Actually, what is in it? Maybe I do, because I forgot. It is. Oh, sorry. I'm still sneezing up coke from dying earlier. I'm trying to be a cheeky bastard. I deserve it. Devil May Cry HD collection is 1, 2, and 3. I've only ever played a little bit of 2. And I was like 14, so I don't remember. I'm sure it's great. The only reason it's on my wish list is because I bought a Capcom pack from Humble Bundle a while ago, like a few years ago. That's where I got Resident Evil 0, which I streamed last Halloween, or last October, sorry. And Mega Man 11 was in the same pack, actually. It's why I streamed that in December, I think. And yeah, that pack came with Devil May Cry 4. Cool, except I haven't played the other ones. I've watched more of the anime than I've played the games, which I don't even know what that means. So, yeah. The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa, published and developed by Yeo. It's kind of a Shenmue meets Yakuza kind of thing, but it's all like 2D and pixely and cool looking. There's a lot of weirdo shit you can do, kind of like Persona 5 in that sense, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of just real world shit you do, but there's like an action RPG element to a lot of it. The tags say beat 'em up. I think a lot of the combat is kind of beat 'em uppy. Anyway, yeah. Hyper Beam. It's fucking sick in this game. Next up is the Panzer Dragoon remake, which I haven't researched too much. I saw the trailer with everyone else, and then, yeah, I haven't played Panzer Dragoon, but I was always very interested in doing so. Is Valenti gonna die right now? What the fuck? Hey! Don't kill my fucking Blissey. I'm trying to grind. What the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? I missed what move that even was. What the fuck just happened? Okay, no, we're gonna go heal. That's fucking bullshit. Anyway, Panzer Dragoon remake, developed by Megapixel Studio South America, I'm assuming is what that stands for, and publishers Forever Entertainment. For those who are unfamiliar with Panzer Dragoon, it's an old Dreamcast title? Saturn? I don't remember. I think it's Dreamcast. It was a Sega property, and it was just you ride a big dragon that has like guns strapped to it around. It's pretty cool. It's Star Fox kind of shit. It's a rail shooter. But you're on a fucking dragon, so you can see why it has a cult following. Not a lot of love from Sega for a long time, though. Not a lot of ports, not a whole lot of remakes or anything. It had a sequel on Xbox, I think, like original Xbox. And I think that was about all we saw from Panzer Dragoon for a long time, if I'm not mistaken. So Panzer Dragoon Remake comes out on September 25th, 2020, and I think that was because it was also on the Switch. And Nintendo Direct was like, hey, Panzer Dragoon Remake, it comes out today, but like nobody knew what the fuck that was at the time, so it doesn't, I don't know. Anyway, and it's only $25, so. Next is Reventure. Basically, how does Adventure work? Adventure. Did you just kill my what the fuck? What the fuck? Stop doing that. I'm trying to grind. What is what's the deal with cross chop? Reventure is published and developed by Pixelato, and I don't remember the gimmick behind this game that made me want it so bad. Basically, it's kind of like it's a like 2D action game, pixel art, and it's kind of like a commentary on other shit like it, both old and new. So there's like 100 different endings, it says here. So you do things and it changes things in the game, obviously, based on that what I just said. And yeah, you unlock new playable characters and a bunch of other shit. Other than that, yeah, you hit things and you have magic. Anyway, that's pretty much Reventure. I don't have a lot to say about that one. Other than fuck this game, I gotta go fucking heal Blementhia. God damn it, choke. Underhero. Underhero was similar, I think, to Reventure. I don't remember. I remember Underhero having a cool idea behind it. I'm not sure how it executes. Underhero developed and published by Paper Castle Games. Underhero is an RPG platformer where the chosen hero has failed and an underling of the evil king takes his place as the new hero. Use timing-based combat to defeat enemies as you venture across the land. Searching far and wide, catch them is his real test. To train them is his... That's not even... Save the kingdom from your own evil boss, Mr. Stitches. So that's the premise. Story-wise anyway. Gameplay-wise, there's something about it. I don't remember though. It says turn-based combat with a twist. There are no turns. I don't know the fuck that means. I think it's just part of the world where you're like an RPG enemy, but now you're an action enemy because you gotta go. Yeah, anyway. Cool. So it's a cool premise in terms of like plot and world building of how it works. Other than that, it's an action game, and that's fine. It's a cool idea anyway. Let's see what I got here. Scroll down so you can see that while the thing is loading. There we go. Enter the Gungeon probably doesn't need an introduction. It's a roguelike, but it's a really cool looking one. It's $14.99 on Steam. Control Ultimate Edition. I keep thinking it's a Ubisoft title. It's fucking not. I don't know if it's technically indie, but like it's cool. It's a third-person shooter that follows a linear plot, and I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, that sounds awful, Aiden. Why would you even fucking say that to me right now? Please shut the fuck up. Control is not that long from what I've heard. I have a friend of mine just beat it recently and said that it's like maybe 10 hours, which for a game like that is great. Like That's all you fucking need to tell your story, then fuck off. But what's cool is that you can like bend reality around. Like there's this weird like metal shifty like telekinesis shit, and it's cool. Evoland Legendary Edition. I don't remember what that really is, so I gotta look at it now. What is it about Evoland? Evoland Legendary Edition brings you 2 and great unique RPGs. Oh, that Golbat survived Thunder? Okay. Developed and published by Shiro Games. What's the point of Evoland? Basically, it's like it's a 2D, like it was an RPG, and now it's remastered, I think. Or no, the point is that it's changing graphics. Evoland 2 like changes. They both changed their graphics based on like what you're doing in the game, which is an interesting gimmick. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's an RPG. Not bad though. Evoland 2's next. I don't know why I have both on there. I think that Evoland Legendary Edition gives you both. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden is furry indie XCOM. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, damn it. Hover is next. Hover is like, it's kind of like Jet Set Radio. Dragon Marked for Death is another kind of. Oh, it's an action RPG. Maybe I'm confused on what it is. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about with this one. Dragon Marked for Death is. I thought it was like a Metroidvania kind of thing. It looks like it is. There we go. It's an action RPG. Developed by Inti Creates. They made something else I really like. They made Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. They made Blaster Master. Gunvolt, I think, is what I maybe was thinking of. So yeah, okay, that's Dragon Marked for Death. It's cool. I'm really good at this now, aren't I? Let's see, that was Hover. Invisigun Reloaded is something I would stream if I were a smarter person. I'm not. Invisigun boils my brain down, and I can't imagine doing that streaming at the same time. But Invisigun's a really cool puzzle game. It's a top-down isometric game, and basically you play as a character. Your point is that you're invisible. But certain things in the game will make you visible again. So the gimmick is that you, if you, the player, can see your character, then everyone else, at least within a certain proximity, including like motion traps and stuff like that, can see your character. Which I think is a really cool fucking idea. And I've played it, I have it on Switch, it executes really well. Full price is $19.99. I got it for like dirt cheap. I think I got it for like $3 or some shit. And I will probably buy it on Steam just to support what they do. If they make a sequel or something one day too, I'll definitely buy that. I haven't even beaten it all normally yet anyway, because I'm just not smart enough. It doesn't fuck around. It does have a baby mode where you can just kind of get through it and you can see like an outline of your character, so you know when you're visible or not. But the game's designed to be played on like normal or hard mode, and normal mode doesn't fuck around. I think I've beaten maybe 1 or 2 missions on hard mode, but they were like really early stuff. There's also stuff in each level where like you have to really know your shit and think really hard to figure out what you're doing, and that's really neat. To get secret shit, I mean. The further you progress with it, you can get new characters, and that's where Invisigun really shines for me personally. So basically, so every time you use you shoot your gun or you use your character's signature ability. Actually, that's not true. Every time you shoot your gun, you're visible, so that's why it's called Invisigun. Is the gun like keeps you invincible or invisible? Sorry, it's a stealth gun, but when you shoot, you're exposed. Each character has their own special ability, and the maps are all centered on different characters, and you kind of have to like relearn each character's thing. So like being really good at one character isn't good enough to beat the game, because the other character's gonna have a whole new gimmick that's gonna change how you think about how the game works. And on top of that, it's mostly a puzzle game, but there's like some action involved. The boss fights they're cruel, so they're not unfun, but they don't baby you either. It's a really cool game. I wish I was better at puzzle games. I had more interest in a puzzle game. I would probably have beaten the fuck out of it as a child. Probably wouldn't have completed it as a child, but holy shit, it's really good. I recommend it. It's $19.99 full price, and I would recommend it at full price, even though I got it for like $3. Duck Game probably doesn't need much explanation. Actually, can you even see Duck Game? You can. Duck Game is like 2D, like you're just conjuring each other with items and you're all ducks. I don't think it needs much more explanation than that. The Wonderful 101 Remastered. The Wonderful 101 is a platinum game that was on Wii U. It's got a cult following, like a lot of platinum games do, where it just came out at the wrong time and no one really fucking cared. The Wonderful 101, I think, was either really early or really late Wii U game. That's why a lot of people didn't give a shit about it. I'm not really sure how the controls work on the PC version of that, so I don't know. But why is he missing? Anyway, that's Wonderful 101. I don't have a whole lot to say about a lot of these anymore. We'll partially try to get through them, so I quit talking about other games while we're playing Pokemon. Divinity Original Sin 2 is a Dungeons and Dragons kind of game, except it's like a top-down, turn-based? I don't remember. I played it and I don't remember now. RPG. It's an RPG. Anyway. I tried to use Poison Fang on me, idiot. Jackbox Party Pack 7. Jackbox is a game that you can play. It's really good for Pandemic. I've played Party Pack 7 because my friend had it last time we had a party on Discord, and it was good. I have 1 through 6. I bought them on a whim. I had a lot more disposable income I was going to spend on games, and I was like, this might be one of the only ways to play games with some of my friends that don't really play games at the capacity or caliber that I do. It's not to say the worst of them, it's to say that they're just not as like into video games as an art form as I am. Like, I fucking play too many video games. I'm obsessed. For them it's more of a passing like fancy, and a lot of the games that we like don't connect for the most part too. Like, when they do, they really hit, but when other than that, like, there's a lot of shit that I'm into where it's like, yeah, but that's really something Aiden's into, and not the other way around. Is this Graveler going to kill my Empoleon? Probably not. Let's see. Omori is a fucking crazy horror game. I don't even like horror games. This is just such a fucking weird looking one that's so very, like, the fact that it's story based actually makes sense, and it's just so fucking cool. I recommend just looking at it for yourself. It's kind of earthbounding, I guess, in a way. Next one's Fall Guys. I don't need to explain what that is on Twitch. Everybody's been playing it. everyone you follow, at, I, unless you just made your Twitch account like today, everyone you follow, I bet, has played Fall Guys in the past like 3 months at least once on stream. We're actually almost at the end, I think. Fist Forged in Shadow Torch. It's a Metroidvania. It's a really dark 3D. It's a 2.5D kind of deal. It's 2D, but its visuals are 3D, and you're a bunny with a big fucking mech hand, and it plays a big part in the story of how it works, but also plays a part in the gameplay of how your fist can do like different things, has different modes. It's a really cool looking game, and it's not out yet. I'm curious to see how it ends up. Very, very, very curious. There's Omori, that's what it looks like. So the game just looks like that. Like, it's very sketchy looking, and then like the overworld is more pixely looking, I guess. But the combat looks like that. Or the combat looks like how that menu looks. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, it's very Earthbound-esque, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing, objectively. Ender Lily's Quietus of the Nights. I will have to click on, because I don't fully remember. This is another Metroidvania. Weird. Developed by Livewire. Oh. Dude, don't do that to me. Not Golbat. The Steam is being a bitch. Okay, Livewire Ad Globe is the developer studio. Binary Haze Interactive is the publisher. So it's a 2D like Metroidvania. Visuals are really good looking. It's an early access, 1999, and so basically, you just play as a little fucking ghost girl, and you can summon a bunch of other shit to do attacks. I think. I think that's the thing. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe that's not what you do. Yeah. No, that's what you do. Okay. Sorry. Let's get back to the actual game I'm streaming. One Step from Eden is a Mega Man Battle Network kind of thing, but it's indie. One of the only reasons I was super interested in it was because it's a roguelike too, which it's a cool base game, but they pumped really hard into the advertisement for it that it was very mod friendly, to the point where they basically encourage you to make your own fucking games. So One Step from Eden is really cool. And I don't want to say relatively easy to mod because I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. But anyway, where are you guys at? Can you even see what I'm talking about? Yes. Okay, cool. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. I don't think needs any explanation. I think it's the first 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. I think most of these were Game Boy Advance titles. Actually, all of them might be. And now they're in a trilogy pack on Steam. Not much to say. I've never played any of them. Rhythm Doctor is a game I found very recently. This month, actually, a few weeks ago. So, it's a rhythm game, and it presents itself very simply, and then I don't want to explain it other than it just gets super fucked up. Well, okay, I'll explain a little further. What's fucked up about it, what I love about it, is that it teaches actually like weird time signature shit in a very effective way. I think people could actually learn more about music theory through this. A lot of it isn't really talked about in game, it seems like it doesn't say like the reason it's like this because now it's in 5/4 or whatever, but like it's got a lot of cool rhythmic shit in it, and it very gradually puts it in, but it's still like really fucked up when it happens. There's like and it's stuff that's like, oh, the patient is going through this symptom, and then it'll change up, and you'll have to like remember how the beat goes, but then play it like in a polyrhythm against something else. And you know, as a musician, that shit just whenever a game actually uses music to do something new with a video game, it just I'm like, yep, that's that even if I don't buy it, I'm like, yes, do that. Do more of that. That's awesome. Blue Fire now has very positive reviews. I think so maybe they patched out some shit because there was some issues people were having with it actually. Blue Fire is a kind of hacky slashy platformer kind of deal. It's 3D. It's developed by Roby Studios and published by Graffiti Games. Oh, how much is that gonna do? Actually, probably not a lot because the steel type. Oh yeah, and Poly. I don't know much to say about Blue Fire beyond that. It reminded me more of like an action-based, more action-y like Hat in Time. Which Hat in Time is already an action game in its own right, so I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's Blue Fire. Hopefully this will fucking kill this Onyx already. Oh, Blue Fire is the end of my wish list, so that was my Steam wish list, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that I probably did for too long. Huh. So cool. Now I gotta think of other things to make the stream fun to watch. Actually, we just leveled up MP. We might be looking at another Elite Four stab here, everybody. That's going to depend on my inventory, actually. I don't want to preach that and then be wrong. Let me switch everybody around here. I'm going back here so I can heal MP's paralysis. I didn't really have to go back now that I think about it, but oh well. Oh well. Okay. So there's all that. And we're going to heal. And we're going to heal little buddies. I gotta close Steam on here too, so I don't fucking waste more bandwidth. I'm surprised the stream didn't just completely fucking die at any point during that. Well, I guess it did at the beginning, didn't it? Okay, we hope to see you again. So we didn't gain any money during that grind, obviously, is the main issue I'm having mentally here, so let me see where we're at. That's not money. We have 910 monies. So, and we have, I think, like no recovery items pretty much. There's 6 hyper potions and 10 revives. Not max revives. Oh, we can't buy any more max revives. I don't think that's a good. That's probably enough revives, but I definitely want more hyper potions. We should probably have like fucking at least 50, even at our level. So yeah, fuck. I guess the rest of the stream is gonna be more grinding, probably, because we didn't get too many levels. I don't think. I wasn't really paying attention to what level. I think we got 1 or 2 levels on everybody, didn't we, though? Brobert's at 50, so we didn't move them too much. Doofus was at 52 or 3, I think, at the beginning of the stream. So somehow we got Doofus going up. Harbinge at least is raised 2 levels. Steelfania was level, I think, 45 or 6 at the beginning of the stream. Bulmenthia is raised like 9 levels in the course of like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then MP, I don't remember, but at least 1 level we know. So I think 2. It wasn't terrible. I'm not gonna end the stream or anything. I'm sad we can't. Just going to fight the Elite Four right now is a complete and utter suicide mission is the problem. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I guess we just keep grinding, but like, we don't really. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Hang on. I don't know why I'm saving it again. I'm going to take another quick little break, and I'll be back, and hopefully by that point I will come to a decision of what the fuck to do about this situation. Okay, so here's this. I'll be back in a bit. Back. Okay, cool. Let me see. Everything's working here. Everything's working here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe everything's working here. It made me so fucking happy. Okay, cool. So, here's the amazing genius plan I thought up. It's 10:20. I'm not gonna wrap up the stream. That sounds like what I usually say when I'm like, it's time to leave. I'm gonna grind for a little longer, and then here's what we're getting into. I'm gonna head back up to the Elite Four after we gain a few more levels here for a little bit, and then I'm going to see how far into the Elite Four I can get at this point without using a hyper potion. Because the reason this grind takes so long is because the Elite Four has like level 55 on average Pokemon, maybe even a higher average than that. And by the time you beat all the shit before the Elite Four, all your shit's at like level 45. So you're 10 levels below level on average, probably, except for your starter. Maybe? In our case, nah. And you get Dialga or Palkia at level 45. So there's, I still don't understand what they expect you to do with this part. And for those who are curious, I did look it up, and literally at this part of the game, this is the fastest way to get experience points. I might be able to get more experience by rematching people, but I don't want to teach one of my team members rock climb. So, and I really need to raise everybody right now because technically the entire team's underleveled. Even Dialga. So that's kind of where we're at. So like, it's kind of it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation, because if I keep grinding this cave, it's fucking boring, it takes forever, and the wild Pokemon don't give you enough fucking experience points, but it's consistent experience, because because everything keeps spawning on you, but it's monotonous, as opposed to just beating your head into the wall, the Elite Four constantly, because the Elite Four gives you a lot more experience, but it takes way longer when you're under level to kill like maybe even one Pokemon. So it's faster to like, because like what's this Medicham gonna give me right now? 491 experience points. Doesn't sound like a terrible amount or a whole lot, but like I'm using experience share, and like within a minute I might do like, I don't know, 2 fights. So it's like 1,000-ish, almost, depending on the Pokemon and what level the Pokemon I'm using is. And then, yeah, so like, I could fight one Elite Four member, it could take me like 6 minutes, and I'd get, I don't know, 1,000 experience points. So it's faster to just do this, so it's really fucking boring to watch, and boring to do. So we'll probably read the weekly thing, or read the weekly news. I hate that this is a thing that we've started doing. So I'll read a few of these, and then when I run out of things that seem interesting to read, I'll get the fuck out of this cave and maybe go try that Elite Four challenge of not healing my Pokemon at all. And seeing how that goes, and see how far my team can currently combat the Elite Four. For those who weren't here the first time, or missed out, either way, the first go-around, I surprisingly made it. I was very, very underleveled. Like, we're underleveled now, and I'm saying that. We were very underleveled, and I got to Cynthia, and I think I even beat 1 or 2 of Cynthia's Pokemon, but she was just too fucking powerful and kicked my ass. Yeah. The second time, I had way less items, and I said I wasn't gonna use any, like... I heavily limited what I allowed myself to use item-wise. Unless I got to Cynthia. And I died, like, right at the end of the fight with what's-his-dick that I forget every week to do his name. But the last guy in the Elite Four of this game. So, I don't know. I'm also probably gonna slap on some rare candies in a few minutes. maybe that'll help. If we get to Cynthia in the fuck around run, then I will stay up late to just beat the game tonight. But I really, 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 really do not think that's going to happen. So don't count on it. Anyway. Ingestion. Upset stomach. Diarrhea. I don't know if I want to read that article. Let's see what else. There's another boring or depressing article on stimulus checks. I don't even want to read that. I'm not even going to talk about what that was. I don't want to talk about Better Call Saul shit that might be spoilers for people. This is related to Pokemon Diamond. I guess I can read this. It's from Sportskeeda? Sportskeeda? I've never heard of this site before in my life. Apparently they do esports and gaming articles. For epic gamers. This is an article called The Best Team with Torterra in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and this has been in my Google recommended articles for like a week and a half, and I don't know why. It's written by Cameron Jefferson, analyst. It says beneath his name in slightly smaller text. Last modified on March 25th, 2021. So not a week and a half, probably 5 days. Being a Pokemon trainer comes with many different tasks and challenges for a player to take on. Building the best team possible should always be any trainer's goal. The better a player's team, the better a trainer better trainer they will become, and the more Pokemon they can catch. That is the goal, isn't it? To catch them all? Huh. So, what would a stellar team be without the incredible powerhouse of a Pokemon, Torterra? In this guide, players will learn about one of the best possible teams to have with Torterra as their primary. Note, this article is subjective and solely reflects the opinion of the writer. Wow! So, we're just reading an article of things that are probably wrong. Luxray. Oh. Introduced in Generation 4, Luxray is an electric-type Pokemon, is the final evolution of Shinx, the Flash Pokemon. Yeah, that's what everyone knows as the Flash Pokemon. Luxray has a pretty good base stat total of 520. Oh, so you did do your research. Alright. It also has a base attack stat of 120, which is excellent for battle. While Luxray has no immunities, it is resistant to Flying, Steel, and Electric-type Pokemon and moves. Luxray can hone great moves like Thunder Fang, Spark, Hyper Beam, and Giga Impact. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Luxray can be obtained by evolving Luxio. Yep, players can get a Luxio from Fuego Ironworks or pick up Shinx on Route 202, 203, and 204, and then evolve in Shinx. It said Shinx, not and Shinx. I don't know why I read it that way. That was it. That's his reasoning for Luxray. It's just okay. All right, the big boy Garchomp. I love the big buddy Garchomp. Did I level this fucker up and forget? No, I did not. Not close are we to 56 with Doofus. Not very close at all. Garchomp, introduced in Generation 4 of the Pokemon franchise, as opposed to what? Garchomp is a dual-type dragon and ground-type pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and is also known as the Mach Pokemon. No, it's not. Garchomp evolves from Gabite Starting at level 48 as a final form of Geibel, in case you were all confused on which one Garchomp was. Garchomp has an impeccable base stat total of 600. This Pokemon's highest individual stat is its attack of 130, which comes in handy in heated battles. Not only does the Garchomp have full immunity to electric-type Pokemon and moves, but it is also resistant to poison, rock, and fire. Yep. It doesn't say anything other than, yeah, you can get a Garchomp. Next is Rapidash, which is one we actually did use through most of this playthrough, and my first stab at the Elite Four. An incredibly strong fire-type Pokemon, Rapidash has been loved by fans since its introduction in Generation 1. Rapidash is the final evolution of the Fire Horse Pokemon Ponyta. Don't even know why I'm reading these introductory paragraphs, you guys already know all this. Base stat total is 500. He says, with an incredible speed stat of 105, it has a weakness to ground, rock, and water Pokemon, so when trying to obtain one or beat one in battle, it is recommended to use one of those. Meanwhile, if a player is trying to win a battle with Rapidash, is great resistance to bug. This isn't really that great of an article, is it? Lucario is another one. And then Torterra. The star of the show here is Torterra, introduced in Generation 4. Yep. Yep. This Pokemon has an excellent base stat total of 525 and immunity to electric-type Pokemon and moves. It is also resistant to ground and rock-type Pokemon moves. Torterra can hone great moves like Earthquake, Mega Drain, Solar Beam, Stone Edge. And the last one is Gyarados. Which it also doesn't say anything about that is interesting. Great. Okay, cool. Sorry, that one wasn't very fun. And the rest is a bunch of shit that I either don't want to read or don't think you will find very interesting. One of them is just Demon Slayer Season 2 special preview released, which, like, I love Demon Slayer and all, but I feel like the headline just kind of says it all. There's a Final Fantasy 14 thing, which I probably wouldn't even know what it's talking about. Here's this. This is our last Hail Mary of an article, I guess. I don't know what else to read here. It's from... I don't know what this is gonna fucking be about. The website is called The Mary Sue. And it is an article called I Know What's on the Second Floor of Animal Crossing's Nook's Cranny by Lyra Hale. Yesterday at 11:34 a.m. Animal Crossing New Horizons is chock full of weird things and creatures. I don't know why I read it like that. This is the first sentence. There's that bunny that has returned with thousands of his Easter egg brethren. An otter who knows when you're capturing sea creatures and asks for handouts, and a hog with one dribble of snot coming out of her snout while trying to sell his turnips. Like, that's hygienic. Spoiler alert, it's not. But I will still be buying those turnips each Sunday because I'm a sucker for more bells. Yay. Then there's Nook's Cranny. I've never trusted that place. It could be the dead look on Timmy and Tommy's faces. The fact that they're related to Tom Nook, aka the thief of all my bells, or that they take a cut of the profits when you drop things off after hours. That last one I learned the hard way after dropping off plenty of sea pigs and red king crabs after hours and not seeing the bells match up on my bank account. But the one thing that always got me and everyone else thinking and speculating about Nook's Cranny when I asked for turnip prices is that roped off section of the store behind the counter. Those dark and ominous stairs to nowhere taunt me with their inaccessibility. Taunt me. Compels me though. And all it makes me want to do is enter that void even more. If just to figure out what's up there and why. Because it can't just be a regular apartment or where they keep their storage. planet? It's the most obvious answer, but we're not here for that. We're here for the weird. What the fuck are you going on about, Lyra? What if upstairs is a secret portal to the true purpose of Animal Crossing New Horizons? What if my Dialga died while I was grinding? That purpose being to enthrall us until we give into any of its requests. Hear me out. Half the time the villagers say ridiculous things. One time I had one of my villagers talk about how this is all fake, and another time they talked about how you can't hear any screaming from their basement, even though they don't have one, as far as I know. 100% of the time I think they're just being weirdos. Astute observation, Lyra. Let me switch these fuckers around. This radio frequency brought to you by old timers, mad shimers. But what if something were more along the lines of Julian Terry's "Don't Peek" short? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Lyra. It's happening up on that second floor. In that short film. This is popping up on my phone. The fuck? What are you talking about? Get out of me. Get out of your phone. You piece of shit. In the short film that is being developed into a feature film, a young woman playing Animal Crossing starts noticing some startling similarities between her world and that of the game. It turns even creepier when the game asks you if you want to let Zozo out. And my paranoid self instantly thought, Timmy and Tommy are somehow involved. So maybe the second floor of Animal Crossing New Horizons is a command center for all sorts of spooky things that go bump in the night when you're playing this game in the dark. Or maybe it's a writer's room a la WandaVision, where the villagers come together to plan out what they're going to say the next day to keep me, the main character, docile enough to not question things. Or maybe they're testing me to see how far they can take this joke. And that's the reason for the yelling in the basement comment. Did you guys know that no other TV show was weird before WandaVision came out? Do you know this is the only show that's ever done anything kind of out of the ordinary? But part of me is convinced that Zipper T Bunny has something to do with it now that the Bunny Day is amongst us. What if the second floor of Nook's Cranny is his headquarters? And he just lives there, waiting for the day that he can emerge and drown us with the eggs he's been meticulously making since the last Bunny Day. Okay, I'll bite. And that's why it's cordoned off, to stop him from coming down in the daytime and stop visitors to Nook's Cranny from going up. Wild idea? Absolutely. Do I still love it? Yes, I do. Lyra, you are fucking just... Lyra's insane. Possibly. Let's keep going. Let's keep reading. Lyra, you might be onto something. She's gonna crack my brain open and she's gonna rip my third eye off in a second. Ideally, and sadly not on its creepy front, I hope the second floor is another shopping area that we'll get access to when New Horizons updates. And if it is just a living space with race car beds for Timmy and Tommy, I hope we get an opportunity to visit it and take them on a ride. Because who doesn't love race car beds? Whatever's up there, it's going to make more sense than the portal to nowhere that the Able sisters have in their shop. But that's another post for another day. Until then, enjoy the evil that is Bunny Day. I don't think that was the exact tone that Lyra was going for. It's just kind of what I threw in there. But that's the end of the article. We didn't actually figure out what's up at the top of Nook's Cranny. We just got speculation that that's where the bunny lives. And I can't disprove it, so fuck it. Alright, Lyra, thank you. The fuck that... What did I just read? Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, the rest of the articles are either like spoilers for TV shows or like Final Fantasy 14 things I won't even know what's happening with, or depressing shit about like one's about stimulus checks, one's about weird conservative shit, one's a Better Call Saul spoiler article, Final Fantasy 14 shit, some governor being a dumbass, Demon Slayer season 2, shit about makeup that I don't even know about, and something about Joe Biden's dog biting people, which I don't even care enough to fucking. I can't. I don't even give a shit. All right, so that was my list of articles. That was my bag of tricks I had for this stream. What time is it? 10:40. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try the gimmick here in a sec. Then we're gonna see how far into the Elite Four we can go with no healing. No healing at all. No hyper potions, no revives, just brute force. Just for fun. I guarantee we won't beat it. Before I do that, I need to decide who I'm giving these fucking rare candies to, though. I had it narrowed down to 3, I think, that I wanted to give it to. Honestly, okay, so I think it was between Empy, Doofus, Harbinge, I think, was the third one I was thinking of. And if it was Harbinge, I'm not doing it for Harbinge, because Harbinge has been killing shit when she was crazy underleveled. So here's the thing, okay? Empy, if I give him 3 rare candies, it'll get him closer to learning Hydro Pump. Right now he only knows 3 moves because I deleted Waterfall from him because it's annoying to have an HM. But he'll learn a good water move here soon. So, I don't know. At the same time, if I level up Doofus 3 times, that'll put him like on level with the most powerful shit in the Elite Four. So I'm kind of tempted to just, pump it into where it's where it hits the hardest, Let's check real quick. Oops. Wrong button. Wrong. All right, so MP is level 51. Empoleon. I spelled Implosion. That's not what I wanted. Alright, cool. So, Empoleon. We're gonna look at the moves again and see. When do you fucking learn a good water move? You brilliant penguin bastard. Learn set in Gen 4 by leveling up. Oh, no. $59 is when I was mistaken. He learns Hydro Pump at level 59. So it's gonna be a while. So, yeah, I guess Doofus is getting the rare candies. Oh, and I don't think I already mentioned this. Depending on how far behind we are with this one, I'm probably just gonna grind more off stream. I didn't want to do that, but we're not really in Nuzlocke mode anymore because I fucked up. So like, we're just kind of doing it to do it, So like, I'm probably just going to yeah, I'll do more stream. I'll do more grinding off stream. That way you guys don't have to suffer me trying to be entertaining and failing for 4 hours of trying to stream at the same time. Yeah. Hello, my purple frame. It's been a good week. Watch me forget to bring Dialga in. After just giving him 3 rare candies. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. Go up a floor here. So yeah, we're just gonna beat Elite Four, or we're gonna beat the Elite Four, excuse me. We're just gonna go in, fight the Elite Four as far as we can to get some experience and see where we're at. And then for the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna, after this, what am I trying to say? I'll grind off stream to make the main team stronger and hopefully get some more money. So that way by next stream, even if we don't beat the game, it'll be because the Elite Four is really fucking tough and I keep fucking up, as opposed to me just keep beating my head into a wall, which has been what most of this has been. And maybe by that time, there'll be enough Elite Four attempts to where I finally fucking remember what is or isn't in the Elite Four type-wise. I don't remember already. I know there's Flint, and Flint doesn't really use one type. He's kind of a bastard. Cynthia's gimmick, I think, is supposed to be Dragon, but it's kind of not, right? She kind of just uses a lot of whatever and a Garchomp, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna guess, what's the first? No, the first guy's Bug. It's Bug. There's a Bug dude, Ghost Lady, Flint, and Psychic dude, kind of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see how far we go. No, Aaron, you don't have to explain. We know you're a huge fan of bun Pokemon. I only use Pokemon that have nice buns. Only the sharpest of buns for my fucking Pokemon. Let me see. Alright, so this one Harbage can kill pretty easily. Should be fine. Actually, there's 2 moves you can kill Dustox with. I'm gonna use Ice Beam. So I think Earthquake kills more of the things in Elite Four in general than Ice is going to. But Ice will fuck up. Oh, it will do normal damage and I'm a liar. Okay. I know Pokemon. Don't even fret. I guess I should at least heal status conditions, shouldn't I? Because just losing them to poison kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. I think I'll also get more berries off stream. I'm not too worried about that aspect right now. Oh, good for you. Oh, good for you, you fucking Goldstein Kirk, you son of a fucking cunt. There you fucking go. Go down in the fucking ground where you fucking belong, I swear to Christ almighty. Alright, this one should be destroyed by Ice Beam. Oh no. Oh, what's that gonna do? Oh, I know it's gonna do a lot of damage, but I don't want to do a lot of damage. Please stop. Wow. Well, it was Harbinge, so I might not even make it past Aaron. We might wrap the stream up earlier than I thought. don't really have anything great. Clementia can use Thunder. That could be good, right? I think Clementia has a decent special. No, she doesn't. Okay. Oh, it's just a crit. All right. I was like, Thunder, you fucking asshole. Oh ho ho ho. Oh. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Are we gonna really die on Aaron? Am I really gonna not make it past fucking Aaron? I don't remember all their names. I only remember Aaron and Flint and Cynthia. And Cynthia's not Elite Four. Okay. Experience for Steelfani. Should probably switch for that one, right? Yes. Brobert's probably best for that one. See, Brobert and Harbinge, despite just fucking dying recently, Harbinge and Brobert have been, well then, handling themselves fairly well until that just happened. So I don't feel too much need to like beef them up too hard anymore. But like obviously I'm gonna beef everyone up if I can. This is already going terribly without healing. By the way, that wasn't obvious. Come on. Oh, you cock. Alright, let me try that again. You son of a bitch. Piece of blue ass. Stop it. Alright, come on, come on. Come on, fucking die, you piece of shit. Fucking die, you piece of fucking cock. Die faster. Stop being a cock. No? Alright. This is already going poorly, isn't it? Who do we have for next? MP would be okay. Got Brine. Brine is good. Oh, we got Aerial Ace, which will be like an insta-kill, but you know, whatever. I didn't think of that. Good lord, that's not very effective. It just took away half his health. We are fucked. Alright, there goes that bastard. There goes that bastard inside my dick. Still funny, just got a fuckload of experience from that though. Stone Edge. What exactly does that do? I'm pretty sure it's good, but what exactly does it do? It won't be stab damage. Kind of low accuracy. But high critical hit ratio. Okay, so as opposed to Crunch, which wait, so that's physical. That's also physical. I guess I really don't need Dragon Breath, do I? Like Steelfani doesn't really need Dragon Breath, unless I'm missing something. Her special attack, I'm pretty sure, is like really low. Oh, nah. I'm keeping Shadow Ball. She learns a lot of decent moves, just I don't need them for the Elite Four specifically. Oh, I don't have Harbinge. Oh, it's fine. I got Aerial Ace. But yeah, Harbin would have just been like Ice Beam, done. Oh well. Only 5 HP for that? That was so much fucking damage. MP might be able to pull this off, in which case I'll be very impressed, because this Vespiquen fucking sucks. This Vespiquen is a monster. Just a horrendous fucking leech. I'm surprised that she hasn't used any of her annoying bee swarm moves yet. If she calms the fuck down with that shit, then MP has this in the bag. Okay. Nice. Alright, MP, I see you. Kind of miss Ratty, but you know, you only have 6 members, so. Drapion. I keep for every stream, I forget which type this fucking thing is. What type are you? Giant asshole? Drapion, you are dark and poison. So what does that mean for me? I don't really have anything great for that, I don't think. It's probably not gonna do a lot of damage, but it could freeze still. Okay, good. Didn't freeze. I don't think I have anything... Because Brobert's dead. Well, that wouldn't matter anyway. Poison the Dark. Oh, wait. No, that wouldn't work either. Okay, I guess stealing again? MP might not survive this one. I should probably just be using Doofus. It's probably the safer bet, but oh well. Like, I don't know, MP's hanging in there. Who else do we have? Blumenthi's hanging in there. Steelfani doesn't really, like, have much going on that MP doesn't already have, but I guess we'll try her out for a bit. I just realized that at one point I was like, I don't really like the idea of having 4 steel types on my team, and now I have 4 steel types on my team. Just thought I'd point that out as well. If you're poison and dark... Double edge, I guess? Let's see how much that does. She's pretty under-leveled. Okay, yeah, let's see what Doofus can do. Because Doofus is above that thing's level, finally. I can't believe we got as far as we did those 2 runs. Even with all those hyper potions, like, holy shit. Because I don't think any of our team members were, like, at level for most of the Pokemon. Definitely not the first time. Poison and Dark. Really, there's nothing great I can use. I'll just use Roar of Time and hope it kills it. I don't fucking know. You only get 5 of these. I don't know. Okay, so at least we didn't die to Aaron. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Still lost a lot of Pokemon to Aaron, though. I'm not proud of it. Got a little bit more money. See, if I do this without spending money, then we at least get money. Oh, but you lose half your money when you die to trainer battles too, so it might even out. It's like they did that so I don't just keep beating my head into this wall. Yeah, I'll start with Steelfani. Ghost, right? Ground! I forgot that last time too. Ground is it. Okay, so Steelfani's a horrible fucking choice. Empy's better. But it's a Quagsire, so like still kind of fucked. Let me see what I got. It's just actually what do you have? Crunch, Stone Edge, Double Edge, Iron Tail. Nothing really. That's great. Let's use Doofus and just see how that goes. I was gonna save Doofus as a kind of last resort for this little bout, but who cares? It's for the fuck of it all anyway. Another roar time? Hmm? Is that gonna kill? Oh, nice. Okay. It's amazing what a rare candy can do. Cool. Hippowdon. If Quagsire was still alive, this would be nothing, but it is not the case. What do you fucking... Oh, I still have Empy. Yeah, I guess I could send out Empy, really. Eventually, Jesus. There we go. Unless I got something else I can... Not really. Okay, MP I think is the best bet if MP doesn't die in the process. Let's see. It's not gonna do shit. Oh, or it'll almost kill MP. That's cool too. Okay, I'm just gonna spam Brine and hope for the best. And to beat a lot. Damn. See, if I was at level, this would be the easiest shit. Alright. What do you got? Hippowdon? Hippowdon? Oh, stupid move. Should have attacked. Should have finished it off. You should have came in and finished the fucking job. Okay, I should kill the fucker then. Goodbye, fucker. Goodbye, fucker. Goodbye, fucker. Get bent, sit on a cock. Golem. Can MP kill this golem? Can Brian one-shot this golem? Is actually the question I should be asking. Because golems are not known for their special defense, per se. Okay, alright. It's gonna hurt. That might kill. That might kill MP. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's fucking death. Steelfani, I guess, is gonna have to fight her own battle for once. Or I could finish this one off with Blamenthia, which would be more funny than anything. It's a matter of who strikes first, or who's big fucking bitch and uses full restore. That too, I suppose. Great. So that's not gonna do shit. Oh, well, that's good. Kinda. We're not really gonna need it now. We don't have any water types left. Shit. Sucks. Let's go Steel Fawny then. That was the original plan anyway. That way there's no more sandstorm damage. As long as Golem doesn't use like Earthquake. Yeah, thanks, bitch. Well. Oh, alright. Which one of these lards is fucking slower? I guarantee it's Steel Fawny. Whoever hits first. It's Golem. Cool. So there goes Steel Fawny. I think we're gonna lose. I think this might not be the run. This might not be the run. Can you imagine? Hail Mary doofus. Let's see, let's see what doofus has. You know, Roar of Time, I've heard, is a pretty good move. I think it's got some damage inside. It's got a nice side effect of making big ass golems fuck off forever. Okay. Just the one. Oh, there's two more. Holy shit. Alright. Wizcash. I got nothing for that, really. But it also doesn't look like this thing has a whole lot to combat a Dialga, as many don't. So, this could go okay. Let's do... Dragon Pulse. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. Yeah, I think giving rare candies to the Dialga was the best decision out of the ones I was considering. I think Dialga works really well for a surprising amount of a lot of the Elite Four in this game. I'm not sure how it translates with Palkia. Right on, baby! Do steel types not get hit by sandstorms? I forgot about that, I guess. I always thought it was just rock and ground. Okay. A little bit of flash cannon, which won't be useful for like most of the rest of the shit. Oh, baby. Oh, it was a crit. I don't think that would have killed otherwise. Okay, alright. Yeah. Yeah. Killed, we got Bertha. That was impressive, Bertha. Too bad I'm gonna lose a good whopping sum of money pretty soon. I got Blamenthia and Toofus. The age-old beat the Elite Four with a Blissey and a Dialga challenge. We've all seen it done before, but not quite like this. I don't think we're gonna survive Flint, because Flint just uses whatever the fuck, so... Okay. I don't really have anything good for Rapidash now that Harbinge and Empy are dead. I know the right answer is Hyper Beam, but recharging... Fucking cold bitch. Alright, well, I think that's Clemente. I think she's done. Oh wait, no. If she survives this, then Hyper Beam will hit. Let's see. I don't think she'll survive that though. Nah, okay. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Alright, Doofus time. Let's see what you got. See if Doofus can survive the entirety of Flint. I have my doubts. And there we go. Good luck on my part. It's about the time I usually wrap up streams anyway, so... It's a good time to die. I wonder how much that's gonna do, because it's a very high damaging move, even without stab damage. Okay. That's probably the end of the Rapidash, but I don't know if we'll be able to beat Flint with just the Dialga right now, because we're not terribly underleveled anymore. Or the Dialga isn't. The team in general is still very underleveled. Okay, so Flint does have a bit of a fire gimmick going on, but it's like not all fire. I don't understand what the point of this is supposed to be. It'd be a real shame if I used something like Roar of Time. Oh no, that's gonna kill anyway. I don't think, no, Doof isn't gonna survive that. No, another whiteout. Let's see how much money we lose this time. Yeah. Alright, so what I really should do then is just buy as many Hyper Potions as possible. Oh god, that was a whole fucking Elite Four win. Ugh, that's not good. First, let's recount how much of a dumbass you are. Now don't go back into the Elite Four. Just don't do it. Ever again. Alright, that was a pretty good one. We made it the third member of the Elite Four without any healing items. How much money does that leave me with, anyway? Do I have shit to sell? I don't think I do. There's no way. I mean, I could just sell big ticket items that I'm not fucking using. That might be a thing I can do. I'm gonna do that off stream probably though. Okay, so yeah, I already sold all like Stardust and stuff. You are not the one I need. Okay. This was 7,000. You know what? We went in there with like 900, so whatever. 4 restore and revive. If I buy 2 revives, it's 3,000. We're still only gonna have enough money for 1 4 restore, so we can buy 2 4 restores and 1 revive. I don't really need a whole lot of revives anyway, because I already have 10. I don't have enough for a max potion. I do have enough for a hyper potion. So maybe that's good. We'll buy another revive the next time I go through, which I guess you guys won't see. I'll grind more off stream, which I really don't want to fucking do, but I also... We gotta beat this game. It's been 81 hours of gameplay, and we're still, like, just paddling up shit creek at the Elite Four. I don't know how else to put it. Alright, well that was a good enough stream. That was a good time. That was a better time than I expected, considering that 90% of the stream was fucking grinding, so... Cool. Who's on Twitch these days? Who's we got on Twitch? No one I really know personally that I feel comfortable bugging with my raids, so I guess we're just gonna end the stream. I guess I'll just die. What do we even say at the end of the stream? Fucking Quagsire be praised, Quagsire be good. Quagsire, thank you for this food. I guess it'll feel weird plugging this when next stream. Next stream hopefully we actually beat the Elite Four, like for real. Which will be next Tuesday probably. I was hoping to beat this before April started, but here we are. So, does that make that April 6th? Damn. Hey, that's right before my second vaccine shot. God damn, this has been a long stream series. It's been the longest. This will be the longest stream series, and it'll probably stay that way for a while. But it's been a good one, and yeah. Anyway, let's do some self-suck off here for a sec. I usually don't do this, but we're gonna do it. For those who weren't in earlier, one thing I do want to say before I end this stream. This is the first stream where I've had an actual donation button. Boop, 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 boop. See that at the bottom left? It's so Ko-fi.com/randomrings, or since who types in URLs in 2021 anymore, what you can do is look in the about section. There's a link. You just go there, and it's literally just a tip jar. I'm not really raising it for anything specific. I don't really have enough of like a following to like be like, hey, I'm using this to fund a webcomic, or like I'm using this specifically to fund Lexi Karma, my music moniker. So it's really just a tip jar. It's not for anything special. I literally just like, I've wanted to do something like that for a long time. I've finally done enough research to be like, okay, coffee's the way I'm going to do it. And whenever someone like donates, it's going to come up on the screen in the bottom left, and I'll be able to see it. And it should make like a little bell noise that I made for something else. I'll put something more fun there one day when I think about it. Anyway, the other thing I was going to talk about, speaking of that, Lexi Karma is my music moniker. The current shit that's out on there isn't great. Well, let me put it this way. I'm really proud of the music that I put out in 2016, but the vocals have no pitch correction. I'm a much better singer than I was then. Holy shit. The takes that are on that were my best takes. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. But 2021's the year that I'm gonna put out new stuff finally. I've been sitting on shit for a long time, and it is about time to release some of it. And I've been working so hard on a lot of it in spades that, or I've been spaced out a lot on Lexi Karma projects. So in 2022, I also will hopefully have like another new release out, hopefully, no promises. But 2021 is something will come out on that fucking channel, and I will have new Lexi Karma to listen to on Spotify. Until then, that's in the about section too. I would recommend following Lexi Karma on YouTube though, and possibly on Twitter at Lexi Karma Music, which is like this on Twitter. So put an @ in front of that, and that will bring you there. Ooh, almost knocked over my water. Okay. And then again, the only reason I bring that up is because in May I'm hoping to release something. It should be a big something, but at the very least it'll be something to actually fucking listen to. That'll be music and not just me going like, sorry, here's an update. As far as my main channel goes, I don't fucking know. I'm trying. I can't do it all at once. Tomorrow I would love to work on all this shit just all day, but I fucking can't. There's other fucking grown-up bullshit I gotta do. Okay, so that's my self-suck. I got a coffee account now, and Lexicarm is coming out with stuff in May. I might... Don't consider this an announcement per se, but I'm thinking about doing a stream for like when I put out something in May. I don't know what that's even going to entail yet, but obviously it would be here. I'm not making a whole separate Twitch account for Lexikarma because I'm never going to fucking use it. I can't think of anything else that I need to talk about, so I won't. I'll shut the fuck up and end the stream already, goddammit. Fucking, I need to go to the bathroom anyway. Okay, cool. Thanks everybody for joining in. Next Tuesday, probably around the same time, and hopefully it'll be no grinding. It should be straight into the Elite Four, so I'll probably beat the game next Tuesday. I'm gonna grind off stream, and it's gonna be a fucking mess. Alright, cool. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm actually gonna shut up and end this fucking stream finally. Oh my fucking god, can you imagine if I hit the fucking end stream button right now? That would be so fucking cool if I just finally